All right, I think I should be good to go. OG Gaming XX, it is a J. You have found the right location if you wish to watch some birds. Okay, is that up? That's up. How are you open? I don't need you open. All right, there we go. Okay, I think we have everything good to go. Give me 1 second. Got it. All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm not gonna be doing a lot today. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am exhausted from this week. I was far too social. Did a collaboration on Monday with Lily, did a gaming stream with my friends on Wednesday, and then did a stream with 2 new friends yesterday. So today is going to be very low-key and very chill. That's the plan anyways. I have been working on this for a little bit, a couple hours. This is the world map. As you can see, I did a little rough up here, and I really focused on getting this filled out. I still don't really know how RPG Maker works, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So today we're gonna be mapping. I've got this little desert area here that I want to fill out. I'm gonna have some mountains in here. I found some free assets on this page and this page, where I got a few different things that I can do with it, which was really cool. So that's pretty much what today's gonna be. I'm gonna be talking to anybody who wants to chat, and I'm gonna be working on this. So that is gonna be the stream. If that's your thing, stick around, have fun. If you have any questions about the world I'm building, I'd be happy to answer them. There is lore there, but mostly it's just gonna be building this sort of stuff. So as you can see, that is something that is not relevant yet. I've kind of finished this major town area. I'm really happy I found those other assets because I used a bunch of them with like this sort of stuff and these in here. None of these are in the base game. I had to find, well, these are, I think. But these are base game, but these aren't. That's not, that isn't. So a lot of this stuff is a lot of, about probably a third of this stuff is like half. Or, what am I saying? I'm so damn tired. A third of this stuff is not base game. So I mapped out this big city area. This is going to be called Zuckrest. That has a name. I've built a main thing. I'm putting a little farming community to supply this area with food. I'm going to put a few more villages and farms over here. But I'm going to probably be working on this mountain range in here. And it's going to be bad at first because it takes me a while. Because again, still learning. I also might work on getting this filled out into something that isn't ugly. So we'll see. But mostly I'm going to be working down here because I want to get the rough out done. Like here, this area right here is going to be mountains, and then this is going to be a snowy area for reasons. There's going to be a port town in here and another one over here. I'll probably put a couple of smaller ones in here. There's going to be a couple of small villages in this area. This is going to be a big forest. So yeah, I've got a fair bit of this planned out, but I kind of want to make it pretty. I don't want to just do like, I don't want to just go like this and be like, oh hey look, there's the forest. All right, we're done. I want to actually kind of make it decent. So we're going to be attempting to do that. I don't think I actually want those kind of mountains there anymore. So I think we're going to clear that out. We'll use those down here. That makes way more sense. I would like... I have grassy ones, right? What do these look like? I don't like that. I do not like that. That's not what I want. Oh, they're an E. So I kind of want... I should maybe actually select a layer for this, huh? Like an actual layer and actually control what I'm doing. So I kind of want... let's get rid of that. I want to make a sort of dip in this area here, I think. Sort of like an entrance to the mountain area. Something a little more like that. This also, by the way, is going to be what primarily divides sort of like the beginning area of the game from one of the later areas. And then the interior. Are those gonna, those are not gonna mesh well at all. How does that look? I need to fix that, but that's fine. I'm strangely okay with that. As long as I correct those little imperfections, I think that'll be okay. Like, that lines up pretty well, but I'll need to cut that off. I kind of want to give the illusion that, like, these mountains are on the edge. I should probably actually extend them out into the grass then a little bit, huh? Like, these mountains are on the edge, and then as they move in, you sort of lose that... You sort of lose that grass cover, and then I'll fill in here with grass too. So yeah, something like that. And then I'll have to fill in underneath with green. So I'll have to go back here. I think it's... No, it's not that one. It's this one. I'll have to fill in underneath with green. Although, I think maybe I can... What does that look like? Looks okay. That's gonna look like crap. So I actually need these on a higher layer, so I can put stuff underneath them. Which is fine. Is there a hotkey for zooming out? Mode, draw, layer. Control plus minus, so. Most likely fix that. But one of the nice things I figured out is you can... I don't want to do it that way. So it's one on the edge. That lines up perfectly, so I can take that, move it up a layer. And just copy that way. And then on this layer, I really wish that there was a spot on here that was like that. There we go. In this layer, I can just erase. I'm sure there's a clear layer button. Actually, that was bad because I don't want to erase that road. I want to keep that road. So, Death, did you win your cards and did you win the tournament, or were you not allowed to participate because you are a mod? Okay, so now let's see what I can put underneath those to kind of fill in. So that would be Control Plus. Well, now you're not zooming in at all. Why are you not zooming in at all? I asked you to zoom in. Control. Yeah, why are you not? You know, I asked you to do what I wanted. Can I change those hotkeys? Control plus plus, that's what I'm pressing. Control plus 0? Okay, well that's right. Why does that not work? I like the song. Very calming. Doesn't really matter, I figured it out. What does that look like? Just as sort of a... I mean, it looks a little better. You can kind of see them. It breaks up the terrain a little bit. Yeah, it actually... Whoops. It actually helps. It does. That actually makes a big difference in the texture. Do I have a better option? That is the question. Because something like this might be better. For the underneath texture, just this sort of rocky... Nope, that doesn't line up at all. That is worthless. What about like this? Just as a test. You can sort of see it, but not as much as the other thing. No, nothing there. What about like maybe that? Sort of a little hint of that brown in there. It's okay. I actually like especially on the outside. What about that one? Maybe for the interior mountains, maybe? Oh yeah, okay, that's the one right there. So these two. So like in the grassy areas, go like this with it. And then as we transition into the interior mountains, go with like those. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice. You get this sort of, it kind of breaks up the texture. I don't know if it's coming through, but it kind of breaks up the texture just enough right between there. Like that, now that that's gone, like you can just see every show, it just breaks it up. That's way nicer. Yeah, I like that way better. Okay. Way better. What kind of game you making? I'm gonna try to make an RPG in RPG Maker, but I'm gonna try to make something of a traditional one. So here's the thing about it. A flaming hellscape. You know what? I can make that, and I will. Just a giant, terrible looking map, and then it has like the weakest enemies in it, just as like a debate. Yeah, I can do that. All right, so for this, you have to go around and like finish the mountains off by hand, and then I gotta get rid of that. Or I have to finish it. So I have to go like this. And like that. To finish it, which is fine. Oh. There. So I've got to go around and do that completely. That doesn't line up. That's wrong. Is this gonna line up right? It will. Again, I should be putting this on an actual layer. So they just auto put that on the top layer? That might be smart. Like maybe I should do that. Because I want to put a bunch of stuff underneath that, so that might be the smart choice. Okay, so it's one block over there and then lined up with that. Move it like that. That. We go here, and then we go back to our handy dandy eraser tool. We erase. But the process of like figuring out all the little intricacies is really crazy in this game. So for instance, like you see I've got some road on this layer here, whereas most of it's on this one. And the reason for that is to get these things to blend properly, I have to do it that way. Right? Otherwise it just looks silly. Combat tends to be like, yeah, listen. I haven't tested the combat yet. I also have not got into like, I literally haven't got, all of this is like vanilla. But I'd like to make some custom classes. I'd like to make some I'd like to make these like interesting, not generic. The same thing with like this right here. I could have just like went here and just put this here and called that the city, right? That would have passed. But instead I tried to do this because it's more interesting. Right? So even though like you're never gonna like I don't have any of the events set up yet, right? But I went through and I changed the title screen. I haven't, the music is gonna be, oh, I don't even have the music up, so you probably don't hear the background music. But like I tried to make a map that was like semi-decently scaled, right? So like that's a long way if you're just using like these sprites right here. But if you build this whole city, to me it makes it look way more interesting. Although again, they'll never actually walk around in here, because there'll be an event here, a guard here, like, hey, do you want to enter the city? And then I'll have to put events on like most of these docks too. Same thing with these farming villages. I could just put one of these here and call it a village, but I'm going to try to build something that's a little more interesting than that. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing with like the characters. I want to make something a little bit more interesting, and I know that combat in old school JRPGs is not the thing that is interesting. But I already have some world lore. I have an ending already, which I'm happy with. Because if you're writing a story, the best place to begin is the end, which is a little bit ironic. I don't think I can just... Oh, I can just pull that. That makes life easier. Oops, lined that up wrong. But yeah, puzzles might be fun. I've never been like a big puzzle guy, but you know, I can be convinced. This part right here is kind of what really sort of, so I have to see, this is why I didn't want to put it on that layer, because if I put it there, it'll be behind. Yeah, so I made that was a mistake. That's why I didn't want to put it there. because I have to make sure I have to have a little bit more control over it than that. So yeah, we're gonna do it the way I wanted to do it, because I am always right. You will learn that the hard way. I am always right. I missed that. Didn't go up high enough. Right, so we're 2 off from there. Lined up with that. I want to go to that layer. And then bang. Joke's on you, I don't learn. Fair enough, my dude. How's it been going, Steven? I haven't seen you in a while. So this layer is done. And see, this is the stuff I don't know. This is the stuff that usually I'm off stream, goofing around, and then I make a whole bunch of mistakes. And you guys never see it, because I am here. We don't talk about... Listen, fair, my guy. Fair. So yeah, see, I need that like that so that that will line up properly. See, now that makes me happy. Nope, we're gonna put everything on that third layer. Other than the stuff that we need to put there. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to do this. So this is a good example of needing... No, that's wrong. No, that's right. That's right. Yep, I did that right. Dev work is 90% mistakes, no hiding them. Listen, I will hide all of my mistakes if I can. Now, does that... So if I go down here, and I put that block, that will line up properly. It looks a little wonky. I gotta fix this. Okay. Let's get rid of these. That was not how deep I wanted to go. See, now it's all different. This is why I get frustrated. Okay. Let's go here. And we're gonna erase all of this and start over. You are now all gone. I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking I will probably have to build this mountain by mountain. I really have to do this in like a continuous sweep. Island on, yeah. Go ahead and answer a question, Death. Okay, that should be more efficient. And then that's the line of green, and then we'll fill that in, and then we're going to leave that because that way I don't have to struggle anymore. I don't want to struggle anymore. All right, so you go there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Gotta build mountains from scratch. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Gotta go here. Yep. Same thing with this one. Yep. I like it when they're easy. Never easy. I am not doing that right. No, I actually wanted those there. I gotta remember to select the right layer, because that makes my life easy. And I like it when my life is easy. No, just this one. Go up. There. Ridge, how's it going, man? I gotta go there. This takes so much time, but it will be worth it because it will look better, and I want it to look better. What you making? I am trying my hand at game making in the easiest engine I could find. This would also be way more efficient if I just did all of these things. Like if I just went through and did all of these, but I'm not artistic enough to do that yet. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there. Right, well, a little mistake isn't gonna throw everything off, I don't think. How's it going, Ridge? I did way too much social stuff today, so now I am being lazy and not playing a game. I am making a game instead. Me, I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired. I was gonna get live today at the proper time, and then I ended up going and having supper with my grandfather, which I am in no way complaining about. I do like my grandfather. No, I need this one right there. Yeah. We need 2 here. Wait. No, that don't look right. So I want to do all this, and then we'll cover everything up on the next layer. Nope, I must not do that. So I need to go here and here, and then I need to go a layer down. I need to go there. But yeah, so I guess if you're all interested, I suppose I can go into the deep lore. A while back, I wrote... That goes there. I wrote a story called... You there. And you there. I think that's gonna be a... Oh, no, that's wrong. I have to put that on a lower layer, otherwise it's not gonna look right. Here I thought I was being smart. I wasn't. Bahamut TV. Ho, hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. So I gotta do it that way. Yep, that looks right. So anyways, as I was saying, nice RPG Maker. Well, listen, it's pretty empty so far. I've made... That's what you used to make first game? Well, then it's good. I've made one decent town. I'm pretty pleased with that, and this is rough. I need to change this. But I'm putting in a little mountain range here, so I'm kind of excited about that. But I was getting into the deep lore of what I was making here. I do enjoy writing a good story. I need to be on that layer. I gotta follow. Did you follow Bahamut? Thank you. You did. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Um, I listen. Okay, we're gonna take a break, take a pause here. I've streamed on YouTube for a while. That's, by the way, what my things are. Up in this corner is Twitch chat. Up in this one is YouTube. That's what the icons are. I streamed on YouTube for a while, and YouTube does not have any decent alerts. And then when I started multi-streaming to Twitch, I set up alerts, and every time I get this jingle noise in my ear, and I'm like, what is that noise? Because I have like, well, 27 now, so thank you. I'm still not used to it at all, so it confuses me every time, but I mean, I'm on the right layer. You need to go underneath. But as I was saying, I like to write, and I wrote a short story that, well, a series of short stories that I posted on Reddit called The Ballad of Kielska, which is a sort of D&D-esque. I didn't really want to make a whole magic system for a short story thing, so I just borrowed D&D essentially. And I ended up really enjoying the system. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I ended up really enjoying D&D. I'd like to play it, but I haven't got a chance to play D&D yet, which is kind of shameful, but I wrote a short story, and I had an ending in mind for it, but I didn't finish it because I went on to projects that I was actually really excited about. That didn't need to be on that layer. Why did I do that? I want to make sure I keep this organized. Oh no, that's blind because, yeah, that's right. Okay. I moved on to writing other things that I really wanted to write. But in my fever dreams, I had plans of running a D&D campaign. And I thought I would use the world that I had built, which is, I believe I named it. Give me a second here. Frevely. That's the world. And then it has the 2 continents. I can't just hold it. It has the 2 continents with a sea, and now there's a mountain in the ocean with a sea gap in the middle. Main city here. Lick, if you want to make music for it, I will put it in the game, 100%. So I designed this world, and I thought, well, if I ever make if I had dreams of playing a D&D campaign, I will need to go through themes. Sadly, I'm a C# Unity coder. Listen, you're probably way farther along on coding than I am, so I'm using RPG Maker. Listen, you're way above my pay grade there, Bahamut. So let me go through the themes, Lick, and I'll give you a couple that I really like. I gotta finish this. I could keep getting sidetracked. I gotta finish the story. I thought, well, if I ever play a D&D campaign, I can make one and use this world, and I had an ending for the short story series in mind. So I knew how it ended, and I thought, well, I can use that ending. This is going to be a lot. That didn't need to be on that. Wait, that's the wrong layer for that. Yeah. Let's do this, 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 this. Oh my God, look at me with blazing efficiency. Oh my God, I'm such a pro. I thought if I ever made a D&D campaign, I could use this world and have players pick up where that story left off. That was the idea. And that is what this game is going to be, because I have that story, and I think it was a good ending, and I think that the idea for the D&D campaign was a pretty decent one, if somewhat generic, because God knows I don't want to break the bank on anything. Both of you. Okay, you need to go on a bottom layer if I'm going to use it that way. I'm using every layer to make a mountain range. Oh, see, I think I did that backwards now. What if I do this instead? Let's do that. That makes me happy. So the story of this game is going to be where that picks up and off. Oh my God, did I actually finish something? That doesn't look too bad. I need to fill in with grass because these are going to be the sort of lower hills. That's not a problem. It reminds me when I first started game development, I always had a story in my head of characters who would travel between you. Oh, yep. Okay, so that isn't going to work on that, so I've got to use these, which is fine. We're going to have to extend that into here as well, which is fine by me. Did you ever make that dream story? Because I have that too, where it's like I've got that. I guess you could call it a white whale. Nope. Could you never just find a way to make it work, or you just never make anything you were happy with? Have it all fleshed out in your mind. Oh God, that is real. And part of it is you almost don't want to start working on it because you're afraid. You're like, I don't know if I can make it good enough. I would love it, man. Give it to me. I got Lick making music. I'm excited about this. Fine. All right, well, no problem. Take your time, man. I think I want to fill in here as well. Yeah. Okay, here is the other thing I want to do, because I was lucky enough that there is this mountain asset with water. That has a mountain on top of it. So I need to erase that, which is fine. Oh, there's my handy dandy eraser. There. We have to go there, and then we have to... Mind if that has a little water on it too. How does that look? I like that. Yeah, I like that. Then we can extend the water down. And then it has a place that it is coming from. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks nice. All right, so you're on that layer. Let's finish up the road. There's going to be a major settlement here. but let's see if I can't. Again, I wanted to put this because you get these sort of bigger mountains. Wait. Oh no, it just locks together nice. Give me 1 second, Bahamut. I will definitely look through that. So when you get that sort of... When you get 4 in a row, you get that middle one which fills in the texture. Yeah, see, you get that little bump in there? That really breaks up the terrain and makes it look nice. So it's not just flat. And then we're gonna do it on the not grassy ones with this one, because then I'll fill in with the same thing with brown or gray. Are you cool if I read that out on stream? It is your idea and all. I don't want to take it. I don't want to read it out loud to people if you're protective of it. I know how that is. Okay, so now the question is do I want to go? Actually, I do kind of want to go. That looks nice. Actually, do let me do this. Just kind of sprinkle it along. Does that look decent? Every so often it'd be fine, but I don't like that. Like, that's okay. Oh, okay. Long ago, let me get my professional voice acting on. Long ago, in a distant universe, there was a planet. A planet filled with all the gods and goddesses of mythos, where each controlled their own element. Fire, water, earth, air. They all governed over their people as they lived in harmony. But they all agreed on one rule. There is no intertwining between the elements. Well, 19 years before the start of the story, there was a couple. Hephaestus and Freya. Ooh, I like it. Hephaestus, the Grecian god of smiths, and Freya, that is a Norse god. They decided to break the rule and fall for each other. They soon had a baby boy, one who could control both the elements of fire and water, and all sub-elements including lava, ice, etc. Well, the head government of the planet found out about said boy and called for his immediate exile. His parents would not allow this, and sent him away to the planet of Earth. 19 years later, this is where his story begins. I like it. That is definitely a interesting... That's too much. That is definitely... I just said that was too much. Why did I put that there? That is definitely a good concept. Yeah, I like that way more. That looks so much nicer than just that flat texture. Like, I don't know, it just looks so much more interesting to me. But either way. I'm gonna have to... For 6 years? Ooh. Like as I was saying, part of you really wants to make it, but then another part of you is like, man, this is sort of the big one. Am I good enough? Can I do it? Can I manage it? Well, maybe I'll try this other project first. I have that a lot. Where I'm like, oh man, I'd really like to do this thing. Well, can I do this thing? Am I good enough to do this thing? And also, it's sometimes hard to sort of let your ideas go. Oh. You want to make a game out of it? Is what you're talking about? You want to make a game out of that story, or was it that you wanted to write something? YouTube web series. Okay, listen, I actually really like that. I think that looks great. Hey, you and me both, man, with that sucky art style. I got a stream up on YouTube. Well, it should actually still be up on my Twitch, of me trying to learn art from a guy in my community named Lilypad97. By the way, great artist. And I did not do great. You know, this is incidental, but I really like that this sort of fits in right there. That really looks kind of organic to me. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. This whole region, by the way, is going to get filled in with mountains. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. And now I'm deciding on either writing a whole story out on Wattpad and fanfiction or to go with the game of it. That would make a good game, dude. Morton, hello, hello. Sorry, I've been non-existent for a while. I've had a lot going at school, mental health, physical. Listen, Morton, always take care of yourself first. Always. I've said it before. I'll say it again to people. Whenever, watch when you can. Watch whenever you want. I appreciate you showing up, but you never have to. I'm always happy when you stop through and say hi. I genuinely appreciate the viewership. So take care of yourself first, Morton. Make sure that you're healthy, and then come by whenever you feel like it. All right, let's see. Okay, so now we've got to fill in here. Good. I never want anyone to feel guilty about not being able to show up. Ever. Gotta be a little, oh, that's actually too close. I don't want that there, I want that there. We've gotta be a little careful about this. Now, if I take my mouse off, is that going to line up? It will. Okay, thank you, game. Okay. Let's go over here. I need to make a new playlist for songs, too. Messed up. It's very calming. That's why I picked it. But it's also very short. I think it's only like 5 or so songs long. So they just kind of repeat, and I kind of need to make a new one. I didn't take my mouse off once. I'm so professional at this. All right, let's lift my mouse up. Okay, there, and then we'll... Nope. My mouse up. And we're gonna have to fill that in with grass mountains too. Yeah, I don't want it to be just straight. I kinda want it to be a little bit more interesting than that. To go off on what you said, we're saying about making it a game, the only thing I would be super worried about is that there's some IPs in the story that are slightly essential to the story that I'm worried about getting copy strike. What would those be? Because I know... That's wrong. Well, it'll be work. I can fix that. Okay, let's do this to make this easy on myself. If I go like this and this... I'm gonna have to go over this whole thing with a fine-tooth comb, aren't I? Sure am. Because that does not look right. Sure am. Shoot. Why don't you let it? Oh, that's that. That's why. That's what I was worried about with nothing lining up. Why would you do that? Okay, so I have to start on that. Otherwise, it doesn't work properly. So yeah, those are all right. Yeah. You're all lining up correctly now. I just have to make sure to start on one of those. Yeah, if you're using popular references like that, then it's definitely gonna be. So I have to make these green. Oh, I don't want the mountain there. I have to make these green, and then this can be desert. And then I might expand this a little bit too. Let's go a little bit further. Actually, it's this shape. The mountain like that, there should be a little bit of a divot here. Right, because rainfall, mountains block rainfall. That's what creates a lot of deserts. So it would be a little bit more deserty like this, as this area would get a little bit more rain because it's divoted in. I think. Where to get less rain? No, either way, I'll leave it like that. Again, it looks a little more interesting. Yeah, you can't just steal animes and cartoons, so. But are you doing okay, Morton? Are you doing all right? Because I want to make sure you're fine. Okay, so now we have to go around and fill in here. Well, here's the thing, man. I guess if you're planning on releasing it for free, I don't know that anyone would have a big deal with it. Like it's hard, you know, it's hard to know for sure. Don't quote me on that. Don't be like, well, hey, Jay Stevenson said it was fine. Don't do that. But generally speaking, a fair bit of stuff gets a little bit of a pass. Oh, well then, you know. Well, then just ignore. Well, you're just a different color altogether. Oh. Oh, I should be using this. Oh. Professional game dev here. I did not notice that. Pro streamer mode, yeah, I got the pro strats. Do everything twice, that way you know it's... That way you know it's right if you do it twice. That's fine. I wanted to do it twice anyways. It was intentional. Am I even overriding that? I am not, actually. I would be in that layer. Not dying, so not good, but according to my doctor, I've been dehydrated. Yeah, man, drink water. Hydration check. You know what? I'm drinking water too. Hydration check, everybody. I gotta drink more water too. It's one of those things you don't think about until you drink enough water, and then you're like, oh, I feel so much better. Big sip. I need to get up to 50 followers on Twitch so I can get Lily's stupid juice emote up here. Although that's the only emote my chat will ever need, is me gulping down stupid juice. So, Bahamut, what, would you have a game I would recognize, something I can look at? I'm always happy to look at the stuff people have done. None I've released. Hey, listen, there's no shame in that. Yep, messed up. There's literally nothing wrong with that. Just to focus on, that is a smart move. A lot of people don't focus on that, and it ends up really costing them. So I can fully endorse taking a little time to get your head on straight. Okay, can I bucket fill this now? No, that's fine. I didn't want to bucket fill it anyways. We're just painting the landscape. Okay. Okay, that is done, and that's on the right layer. I have to make this stuff... I have to make this stuff green, and then it can transition here, and I have to make this stuff green, and it can transition down here. Let's do that real quick. And then we'll work on getting these peaks meshed, and then it should be fine. Okay, so... I'm gonna need... Oh, this is gonna be fun. Morton the Greatest. Oh my god, Morton has teleported. Welcome with me and my friends on the other side. Listen, Bahamut, you were talking about people who could teleport, and it looks like Morton has done so. You have one character who I guarantee you is fair use for your novel. Oh god. Aye. Oh yeah, that's gonna be way easier. It's like that. Yeah. Why did I do that way? I gotta make sure I'm on the right layer, so I got everything organized. Alright, Bahamut. Go ahead. Like I said, stay hydrated. It's important. I gotta make sure I'm on the right layer. Gasp, that one Disney villain that reminds me of Waluigi. To there. It doesn't line up. I did that wrong. There we go. Friends on the other side. Oh yeah, actually that looks really nice right there where it transitions. Princess and the Frog. Oh. Because they're green. I'm just making stuff up. Don't listen to anything I say. It'll only make you sad. I believe that's right. Yeah. No. Wait. Well, yeah, it is. But I need to... Yeah. 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 I'm on that layer. And again, we're going to have to fill that in with hills, which is fine. Nope. This is a very... This is a very fun challenge. To figure out how to do all the things that I want to do with this. I'm enjoying it. Which is odd, because I kind of didn't think I would. You get theme ready? No, I have not, Lick. I'm building a map today. You need to go on top. Yeah, like that. Like that. I have to fill it up there, but that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, like that, and then I've got to fill in with the hills. I'll put a URL for something. Go for it, man. Put it in. I'll listen to it. Can I listen to it on stream? Is it? It's fair use, right? Nice. All right, I will take a listen to it. These are all gonna have to be on the top layer. So here's what I want to do actually. I want to go here. Nope, not like that. Like that. Like that. I want to leave a little gap there. I'm gonna put some other stuff in there. Some other things that are very interesting. It's not very good though. Listen, we all start somewhere. I say who voiced by the same guy as the wolf dude in Hazmat Hotel. Okay. Now here's the thing. This is the major question. What layer are you on? Can I do this properly? I did the wrong thing. I need to go here. And I need to do this. Give me 1 second, guys. I see your messages. There we go. It's too long. Just throw it. You're in Discord, right? Like throw it in Discord. I've watched. Okay, I actually don't want that there though. I want that like that. Wasn't there a crater one? Maybe that'd be more interesting. There was a crater mountain. Yeah, maybe I should try that. Let's take a look at that. Not there. Oh, that stands out like a sore thumb because it's the wrong color. What if I do this? That's the wrong one. I kind of want that mountain to stand out. There's a purpose for that. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Haven't seen Hell of a Boss or Beetlejuice. I have to make a new one because I forgot my password. Lick. We share the same brain cell. Beetlejuice the musical. They made a musical of Beetlejuice? Wow, that's old. You know what? I like the snow better. I like the snow better. Broadway show. I've not kept up on Broadway. Let's get rid of that mountain. It's wrong. No, it's not. I need to go here. I need to go here. Point of fact, let's just, can I just make, is that going to be ugly? Yeah, that'll be ugly. I don't want to do that. I want to flesh out the mountains. I want them to look continuous. Wait. What's your user? You joined the Rumble? Lick, you're in my Discord channel, aren't you? Oh. Hold on a second. Is Stream Elements bot gonna work today? Yep. You can join it. Alright, okay. I gotta figure out how to do this. This is gonna be the hard part. Is meshing these together. Let me get OBS back up. There we go. All I know is that Sir Pinchus is #1 best boy. I love that you two are geeking out in Twitch chat. I'm glad you're having fun. Okay. How am I going to do this without destroying all that I have wrought? That is going to be the trick. Because that right there looks horrendous. Doctor Who, 2 things that I have not watched. I apologize for my ignorance. Whoops. Need to fix that. Okay, right there. Don't apologize. You can't stop me. But you probably can. That was wrong. Just wanted to clear those out. Think about either. Look, I've been known, Bahamut, to play VR games from time to time, and I have a little bet with a friend of mine going on that if she beats Five Nights at Freddy's, the original game, on stream, I will play the VR Five Nights at Freddy game. So if she beats that, I'll be playing, what's it called again? Help Wanted. I'll be playing. There's 2 of them, so I don't know if there's a thing for it. I don't know if there's like continuity between it, but I will be playing them if she beats that. So that is something that you should watch out for. If you go to my YouTube channel, I do have a weekly schedule up. The graphic is terrible. The graphic of it is terrible because I am no sort of graphic designer, but am I gonna need to? Don't get me started. Well, I mean, I don't. What my dude? I'm sitting here playing. Get started. I'm just here to chat and do some RPG Maker. So let's get it started. I am on the wrong layer. Well, what I know, but what I know about that, but what I mean is, does, like, if I play Help Wanted 2, is it gonna just mean nothing to me? How do I want to do this? Okay. So then the question is, which one of those is the better game? Okay, well let's just try this. Let's do this first. Let's just cut this off. And see what happens when I do that. I'm sure I can come up with like a lore reason as to why there's a channel through these mountains. I could put the river there. That'd be cool. And then I wouldn't have to try to map this. And do something insane. Like try to so if I okay, let me just see how it looks first. Do you want to play mini games or do you want to play a VR version of one? I've played none of the games, so your recommendation is what I want to hear about. So how does that look? It actually looks kind of nice. Like, I'm not even mad about that. There's a channel through the, yeah, I know, but the thing is I'm kind of wondering if I can't, like, if I could do something like that with it. Is what I'm talking about. But if you want to go lore-wise, it would be better to play 1 as it goes directly into Security Breach and the DLC, and then it goes into Help 1. Okay. So which one? So I'm guessing that the first one is a VR version of 1 and 4. Well, then that's what I should start with. Okay, well that's what I'll do. What do you think, Bahama? Does this look like it could be fairly natural? I'm gonna put some like that doesn't I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't look bad. But the river, the mountains kind of clipping the river sort of annoy me. Who's messaging me on Discord? No one. Okay, it's a channel message. And yeah, it looks natural. Okay, I'm okay with that. But now I'm wondering if I should put something over here to sort of break up the... No. Asymmetry is interesting. Asymmetry is interesting. But I feel like I should maybe cut some of these out. That maybe it's just a little too bulky around the middle. Somebody else subscribed. Morton the Greatest. Thank you, Morton, for following. I appreciate it. It's good to meet you, Morton the Greatest. Something like that. Okay, listen. Now it just looks like the continent has a giant mustache on it, like a giant lopsided mustache. Like I could just... Well, Good rooms. Insert fancy chuckle. I don't want it to look like a giant mustache. Oh dear Lord, what have I made? What chaos have I wrought? Let's fix this. Let's do it this way. Stop laughing at me, Morton. It's not funny. Okay, it's really funny. Now, does that look like... Okay, if I fill this in, that doesn't look like a giant mustache or a mouth or anything. If you want to try to get into the lore of FNAF, what I would start with is 4, then 2, then 1, then 3, then I would do Sinister Location, which then brings you into Pizzeria Simulator, and then before you go into the Ultimate Custom Night, you would do Help Wanted, then Custom Night, then you would start Security Breach, and then you would do Help Wanted 2. I'm gonna have to do like a FNAF month if I'm gonna do all that. And the moment I start taking donations, I'm gonna have to do a FNAF month. And we can get someplace nestled in here, and we're gonna. I have a community plan for over here as well. So we can get something. Yeah, we'll take that. That is not included if you want. Oh my god. There's. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I can. It's just too much. I don't know that I'm prepared for that level of finacity. Finacity, I like that one. Finacity. This is where my weakness comes in, where I have to think about things. I don't do that generally. The books, while not directly connected to the games themselves, as they are their own universe, they do answer questions in the game universe. An extended universe, if you will. I can respect that. Fix this up. That's no problem. So go here. That would be there. I need to do you. Then you. Here, back here. I only want to use that top layer where I have to. Because I want to reserve that in case I need it for something else. This is going to have to go on. This can go on that, but this is going to have to go on a top layer. And then this is going to have to go on that layer. And then you're going to have to go on a top layer. See, this is why I spent all that time goofing around with the layers, because now I know where everything goes. Like, I got to admit, it seems really silly when I do it, but it makes this so much easier. Yeah, I dig that. I like that. Looks okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Oh, let's not forget the newest movie, which actually solves a question people have had since the first game came out, and people were asking what pizzeria was left. People were asking what pizzeria was left to rot. Oh, okay, I haven't seen the movie. I heard about it. God, I haven't watched movies in a long time. Whoops. You top layer, you, and you. How does that look? Man, I'm horrible at binging shows or watching movies. Listen, that's the way I was too. Like, either I just did nothing. Okay, yeah, that looks way nicer than the giant land mustache I had made. That looks way nicer. Okay, so now we have another issue. So we don't really have that much of an issue. All right, so do we fill in with this? Let's fill in a little spot here. Or do we fill in with these? What looks better to me? This looks better to me. I like that more. I like that rockier look. I want the mountains to look like mountains. For the most part. How does that look? Oh, that looks way nicer. Oh yeah, way nicer. That looks way more complete. I'm pumped about that. You know what I can do? Make my life simple. That's what I can do. God knows why I'd want to do that. And then when it gets closer to the edges, it's kind of okay that it sort of falls apart, falls off. I'm gonna have to deal with some parts of it not having it, which is fine, because that adds a little bit of difference, but for the most part, I want it filled in like, because that looks way nicer. Way nicer. Okay. So the movie takes place between 4 and 2, because if you look at the posters in 2, they have grand reopening, which means that there had to have been a pizzeria before that location. Which the reason the pizzeria in 2 shuts down is because of Afton doing his spree again, and with the bite of 87. The bite of 87 happening after the 6th night in the game, which leads to 1 and shutting down because of the lack of people coming to the location because of the damage Afton has done to the franchise. The lore is deep. We have a lore master in chat. I'm suitably impressed. That's not a joke. I genuinely am. That sort of mimics that, but doesn't overly mimic it. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm not super pleased about it, but I have to have it because of the transitioning mountains. The lore gets so much. I believe you. You listen. I believe you. Okay. Here's the other thing that I need to do. I need to make one of these go away. One of these has to go away. I think I want this one. So what I need to do is I need to go here. Whoops. Play 3. There. Here. And then I need to go here. There we go. And then I need the road. Maybe I should get rid of this one. So it goes straight. I'm fine with the mountain being offset. Let's get rid of that one real quick. Cut you. There. Actually, that looks nice with that one mountain sticking up. Over here. Like that. And then we'll go here, and we'll go like this. Oh yeah, I like that. I'm fine with that. And then I gotta put some kind of gate across here. But that is something I can do later. Right, that's a save. I'm pleased with that mountain range so far. It's a story of a family who's damaged because of a child's stupid mistake. So every family. Okay. So we have where the spring is coming from. I like that. All right. We're going to put a little bit, we're going to put a moderate sized village here. Now, there are oases. There. A little town up in here. There are very desert-ish type buildings. The ones I want. Just cactuses here. So I can just scatter those around. Some rocks around, yeah. I kind of like that. Put another little pond. All right, Morton, good night, sleep well, and I am glad that you are doing better, genuinely. All right, basically, it's the Afton family. You have William the father, the mother, Michael Afton, Evan Afton, and Elizabeth. Okay. The events of 4 start after the end of it, as the mini-games during each night explain the story before the game happens. I'm not happy with that at all anymore. That is not what I want. I'm okay with that. Have a few tents. I'd like maybe another little... Yeah, something like that. It's not bad. Maybe a watchtower. Would make more sense to that for that to be like out and protecting the water. What to do, what to do. Let's actually erase this. And at the end of the game, Michael pushed Evan doing something which resulted in him no longer being with him. Okay, so he passed away. Got it. I understand. I comprehend the issue that is going on now. I wonder... I don't really want it exactly tucked against a mountain. But I feel like they would have a pretty universal design. And a way into the mountains there. I'm fine with that. I like the red because it kind of matches this a little bit more. Maybe we do this. Watchtower there. Is there a more reddish one here? No. All gray. It's fine. I want to do that more reddish one. That's gold. Kind of strangely okay with that. Maybe, just maybe. Why did I put those in the top layer? I'm guessing the game did that automatically because I'm not paying attention to my layers again. That would be a thing that I do frequently. So I like... Actually, let's put this right there. Sort of like a guard thing for that, so there's a little wall there. Let's use this as that. And then I want to put a large tower there. Can you see behind that? You can, but let's not do that. Let's do the mini tower instead. Let's throw some tents out front. And maybe do a mini tower on the other side too. Just for a little symmetry. Yeah, I don't hate that. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. This could be like a ore town. Like go into the mountains to mine ore. I'd be cool with that. Let's actually... Okay, we're going to change this. We're going to change this because now I'm not happy with it. Now I am unhappy. I'm going to put... The problem is that that wall... The opening doesn't exactly line up there. That's okay, I guess. That's okay. You say there's an opening past that building. That's something we can say, right? We can say whatever we want to say. Let's do this. I'm not displeased with that. Why does this game only have fencing one way? They have a smaller wall. Up the nearest hill is a rock. All right, I will listen to it here the moment I am able. I think maybe I should replace this with one big tent. Yeah, I like that a little more. And then let's do that tent and go that route. No, I don't want that much symmetry. Really is not much. What if I do that? What if I do this instead of and make it more of a small oasis? Oh, I like that a little more. Yeah, I like that a little more. I like that more. Okay. And basically after this, William tries to figure out how to put his family back together because he was the creator of robots, which he owned the cafe in which Evan passed. While figuring out what to do, he found out the material called remnant, which is the anger and anguish of a child right before they pass. That is infused into the metal of the robot, so William created several robots to harness more of this remnant and created Baby's Circus World. But what he didn't expect was his daughter to get close to the robot and got trapped inside one of the robots. Okay. So he is hoisted on his own petard, as they say. Dirt. Okay, now I need a semi-large town over about here. So we're going to use the ale. Wrong one. Can I, like, sort of cheese this? That's not really how that should work. Like, it kind of looks right, but it also looks wrong. Again, I need a semi-large city. So, here's what I should do. I should go up here. I should go up here. Fine with that. Let's put a couple of those smaller tents up there. Yeah, there we go. And then I can use the red ones, which I have more assets for the larger city down there. It's all about trial and error, folks. That's probably all I'm going to get into without going into a dark territory and ruining the good vibes. Listen, I do appreciate the good vibes we have on the stream. Let me get rid of this real quick. Okay, there's that. Okay, let me just double check something. Just have to double check a thing. Okay. All right. We got nothing going on. That's fine. I'm surprised that as many people are watching me just goof around on a map as is watching me goof around on a map. But I appreciate it. Okay, so we have all these assets we can use. I think we can mix and match them. To be honest, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Listen. After this week, this has just been really nice to just really chill and not really like struggle with anything. Yesterday, I played Lethal Company for the first time, and it was fun, but it was a brand new game. Okay, so this is a big town. This I definitely. Oh, actually, I should. A fountain would be so cool to have in a desert town. But this is kind of supposed to be a poor town. Like a kind of a slave village. So an oasis or two makes more sense. Let's build the city around. I don't think I have a well asset. Those aren't fences. I don't think there is a well asset, but I like the sort of oasis vibe a little bit better. But I also think I don't want to go with two of them. What I think is I want to go something like that. Okay, let's back up. Let's build the city, and then we'll put the oasis in a place that makes sense. How about that? Oasis on this page. Down there. I like down there a little bit more. Let's get some of those tents involved. I'm fine with there being a little bit of open space. Pretty much, yeah. Rumble VR is basically Avatar Earthbending, yeah. Do I want a dedicated... I want a big tower in this place. Definitely want a big tower in this place. Do you play VR games, man? I like that. Let's put you there, and then we'll put the... So that kind of has some content. I do. Rumble is a great game. It is very hard. You should add Kanye and $. Listen, Vice, if I wouldn't get copy struck for throwing in a little bit of crazy music, I'd probably do it. I'd probably do it. But instead, we're listening to some smooth, free jazz, because that's what YouTube will allow. That's fine. Is there another palm tree? Do I have a palm tree asset? I thought I did. I thought I had some palm trees. Right here. That's too many palm trees. Actually, it's not terrible. I'm okay with that. Let's put... That's too many. Do I not just have a single palm tree asset? I have cactuses. Oh, I can stack those? Oh, I like that. One down in that corner. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh yeah, it looks nice. I'm cool with that. That looks right. I'm happy with that town. You got the tower guarding the water. You got some, like... Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Township Tale? I tried Township Tale, but I played it really early. Couldn't exactly get into it. So... Vice Ultra, by the way, thank you for swinging through the stream. I appreciate it. It is good to meet you. Okay, so... I'm fairly happy with that. I need some sort of break in the mountains here, and then I need the road. Well, no, I don't need that. I need a dirt path between these two. There's going to be a village here. I'm not going to have a port here because there's no reason for it, because there's no trade to be had over this way. All the roads over here are going to be dirt. This is going to be essentially barren as far as people go. There are reasons for all this. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Okay. I can go a little bit longer. But I am majorly tired. So... how does... I like that little sign better than the big sign. I don't need that many signs. Let's go here. We will erase. Like this sign. Way better. Way better. I can put an event here being, you know, Zuckrest. Whatever the village I'm going to name over here is, and then south, the Mountain Kingdom. So yeah. I've made more progress today than I thought I was. I thought I was just going to get this mountain done, but I've actually got a little bit of mapping done. Or a little bit of mapping. Okay. So I'm fine with this community here. I need to put some more farms over here. I wonder if I should... What do I have? What do I have for crop? That is lettuce or cabbage. That would be carrots or beets. That looks like corn, and that looks like tomatoes. Okay, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I am going to rip the wheat out. We're going to put these... No, I gotta take them out. What layer are you on? That one. So we're going to have that, and we're going to have lettuce, which are much more delicate crops than corn and carrots. So we're going to have those near the town where they can be protected, and outside of the town, we're going to have the hardier crops of wheat and carrots. So we're going to have another village like this over here that is for wheat and carrots. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build the village. The chieftain's house, the big guy house. Like that for that. Because again, I don't want this to be a big village. Let's go here and get a couple of these other assets. Does that have a fence? It does. But it's enclosed. So let's actually move that there. Let's put that there. No, I don't like that. Because of all those paths. Right, let's get rid of these. I'm gonna have to make it well. Let's do this. Where is dirt? Why do you not go continuous? And why do you work like that? Why do you not? It's a desert. So I literally have to burn through the top layer, or the second layer, to do an under. That's a little silly. Alright, this village, though, is going to be a little bit more prosperous, and it is going to have a nice hero statue in it. There we go. It's also going to have a nice big tower. No, we're not going to do that. Not quite like that. We're going to put a smaller one. There we go. I like that. I use those. Let's go there with that one. Go there, so that's next to that. This is going to be a very tightly packed community. Let's go back to this one. And we'll grab this. Nope, not that. This. Nope, there. I should put that over here. And then we're going to... Do I have other statues? No. No, I don't. Well, of course, that wouldn't sit there properly. Put that one there. You there. And then I need to put something in here because this is going to be where the main entrance to the village is. Oh, I've got a bunch of statues. I like that one more. I like this one more. I like this one. Sure, I can build something like that in an actual town. Okay, so I need to change one of these. So let's go over here. And I don't really like the fences. But it wouldn't be so bad. I feel like that should be back there as opposed to more out front. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. How's that look? That doesn't look too bad. That kind of looks like it's a well-worn village. And then I can go here. This path line up where I want it to, or is that a no-no? No, absolutely not. Okay, so there's nothing, so I should get rid of that then. Oh, I still have something there. Let's not have that. Let's not have something on that layer. Alright, so I want that more interesting sign again, because I like more interesting signs. Now, where did you go? Had you a second ago. Then we will build a dirt road. Do that on the right. All the way there. And then we have to do this again because reasons. Do that. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. All right, and then we can have farms on this side and this side. So then we can go over here and grab the hearty crops. I put some wheat out in the middle of the ocean. I wish there was like better fencing. That's not a fence. The only thing that really works is walls. I wonder if I can Google that. Like maybe I can find. Okay, now here's the thing. Is this wheat? It kind of looks like wheat. Kind of. Like it's wheat or grass, but it could definitely pass for wheat. So we're gonna make a wheat field. No, I'm gonna take that. I'm pretty happy with that. I should put the sign on the inside of the road, because it kind of just looks silly poking out over there. But I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay. I'm fine with the asymmetry, to be honest. The asymmetry does not bother me as much as it probably should. What do these look like? If I go... Is there a more cavernous one? Yeah, but that looks kind of silly there. You'd have to plan for that. I don't hate that. That kind of really gives the feel of a mine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. It doesn't look perfect, but it, like I said, it gives that sort of feeling of a mine. But here's what I think I am going to do. I think I'm going to put it by the tents. Put it there instead. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. I like that a lot more. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I still want to put one of these in here. Just as a method of making an event that lets you back into the mountain region. Alright. Okay, so here is one of the things I want to do. I'm going to make an abandoned village over here. Just a small one. That really doesn't look that much like wheat. But I'm gonna call it wheat because it's my game and I can do as I want. And this area over here is kind of more abandoned. So I want to put a little bit of forest up here. I want that forest to be a little bit overgrown. I want to sort of go down and go along the woods until you get a little closer to the ocean. Something like that. What layer is this on? 4. Why is it on 4? Let's do this. We're gonna go. This might be a really bad idea. Yep, I messed that up. Okay, so we're just going to delete that, and then we'll just redo it. Because I didn't pay attention to layers. Okay. So we want those dilapidated buildings. And then we want to do some trees. And we put it on the wrong layer again. Nothing like making the same mistake twice. Nothing like it. I think I've put it in a different spot every single time. I'm strangely okay with it. I don't want, there's no activity here, so I do want it to be grass underneath for the most part. No, I actually have a plan for that asset, so we're not going to do that one. Alright, let's throw some pine trees in. Be a little overgrown. A little bit. I want it to be just straight lines. That is not interesting to me. It's not interesting to anyone. I want it to look a little bit natural. Zombie Pop-Tarts. Is that you, Vosh? I am not that big of a fan of horses, my guy. I am offended, Zombie Pop-Tarts, and I am annoyed. He knows. Listen, I might not be famous, but I am based. Oh, man. I'm ecstatic that. Thank you. I'm. Oh my God. All right. I gotta, give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta breathe. That was funny. Thank you for coming in and making that joke. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Zombie Pop-Tarts. I appreciate you. Oh my God. What do those look like underneath? They don't. They don't at all. So I kind of just gotta put them. Looks so cringe to me. I'm fairly ecstatic that I don't like horses that much either. I am fairly ecstatic about that. Do I want a pond? No, I don't want. I got a river right there. I don't want a pond, but I want a rainbow. So. Well, the dead trees might not be such a bad call. Doesn't look too bad. I appreciate you out here for doing your craft. It looks very beautiful. Thank you. This is my first real attempt at anything, and I've been trying to be somewhat okay about it. So I genuinely appreciate the compliment. It means a lot. I'm okay with it having a little dead trees. I want this to be a little spooky. This is gonna be a bandity area. Then we gotta go to this layer. That. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I might actually break this up to make it, well, it doesn't need to be that crazy. If I do want a person to play it, I want them to kind of understand what's going on. Are you a RPG Maker fanatic, Mr. Pop-Tarts, or just decided to swing through when you saw the beautiful, beautiful man on the screen? A thing. Actually, we could just as well go do that right now because I have nothing else to do. This is going to go over here, and there's going to be a forest over here. I should put that on a actual layer, huh? With that nestled right there. Kind of in that little break in the mountains. And then I also want to put a trail up into the mountains from there. There we go. All right. Now I need forest around that because... Nope. You were recommended and the game interests me. Then I heard the voice and had to drop the joke. Listen. Make all the jokes you want. As long as they're good jokes. I cannot stand when people come in and try to roast me and they're bad. Right, I do not like that. So if you're gonna roast me, I can live with that. How does that look coming out of the trees? Oh, I don't hate that. Like, it's a little jank, but I don't hate that. No roast intended. Oh, okay. But go ahead and roast me if you want. I think it's funny. Because listen, if I can roast myself better than you can, I mean, come on. But yeah, I got this. It's just a tool to make basic RPG games, and I think I got it on sale for like $40. Thought, well, heck, why not? It's at least something to try, and it's actually pretty easy to learn. So I don't like this line here. That's a little more interesting. I also would like, there is this new, where are you? This one. I want this one. Now, here's the thing. What happens? Now, this is the big question. What happens if I do this? There we go. That's what I want. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm happy with that. Let me zoom out. Okay, I need to do a little bit of filling in here. But truth be told, this is looking pretty solid. I have to put a little village down here. And I've got to fill in this with maybe some rocky stuff. I also have to fill in the desert too. But like, as far as big feature, I'm punching my microphone. Such a pro streamer. As far as like big elements go, I think this is okay. Because I want to have a few like monster dens and things like that to explore, and a couple of little like dungeons. But that's like stuff that's going to be hidden. Like, I'm going to try to make something out of this tree. Like, it's a really big tree. It's like the size of this whole town. So like go up into it and there's like monsters up there or something. I'd like to have a few like little monster den things in here that could be used for grinding. I'd like, again, I want to fill it in so it doesn't look boring, because this looks boring. But like this area right here is pretty nice. This is, I'm really happy with how this turned out over here. So yeah, but I'm not going to go too much longer. I'm exhausted. I had a long damn week. I had a long week. Oh man. Have a song for a worm boss. All right, Lick's making me music for my RPG, by the way, Zombie Pop-Tarts. This corner is like perfectly done. And now I've just got to like flesh out all of this area the same way I have this, which shouldn't be too hard. But again, I want to put some little caverns and stuff in here as well, just to kind of make it a little bit. Hate it when you have a big map and there's nothing in it. I was kind of hoping I'd get to fix this today, but I don't think I'm gonna. I did all this, but I'm okay with that. All right, let's load it up and we'll see how it works. Let's see how it looks. So you come here, you leave the big city. You've got the sort of close by farming village, the well-protected farming village. You have the little bit farther one where there's going to be a couple of bandit fighty quests. So I can fill in over here. You go down here and fight some bandits. This area over here, it is a sort of, it's kind of the barrier area. When you get here, the monsters are going to be too difficult for you, so you have to turn back. This is another barrier area in here. I can just walk over the mountains. This guy's got great legs. And this is going to be like sort of another kind of bandity monster. This would be more of a monster area, I guess, considering it's all destroyed. Wait, why did I walk over here? What the heck? What? Is that on a different layer or something? I thought all that was on the bottom layer. Yeah, it is. So why can I walk across right there? Actually, that's not bad. We can make a little lake. Oh my god, I'm just thinking up stuff randomly. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll do it that way. Happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. All right, I think that's gonna be it for me. I am exhausted. I did a bunch of streaming this week, and I am sleepy. I've made one in the past 6 weeks. Nice. I will listen to those when I get off here. Like I'll be done. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. What's cool catching you now that I'm subscribed? I can watch more. Listen. I stream 3 times a week generally. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday 3 p.m. Central Time, CST. I don't know what that translates to yours. That's more for my European viewers. I have a couple from Europe, so I want to make sure they have at least 1 stream a week. And then Wednesday and Friday are 7 p.m. And then I've been thinking about streaming on Thursdays. I did that this week, but it was exhausting. So I'm gonna think about it more this weekend and decide. But yeah, thank you for the subscription, Zombie Pop-Tarts. I genuinely appreciate it. And thank you for stopping by. It was nice talking to you, and it was nice making jokes. Especially when they're at somebody else's expense. Oh my god. All right. That's going to be it for me. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This was great. I had a blast just goofing around and chatting with people. Bahamut TV, thank you for chatting and hanging out and talking about FNAF lore. I know nothing about that. Bye, Lick. It was good talking to you. Zombie, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging out. All right, everybody, I'm going to call it. I will see you on Monday at 3 p.m. I don't know what I'm going to play, but I'm going to play something. Thank you, Steven. It was great talking to you again. I'm sorry your week was rough. But anyways, as always, I am Jay, and you are adorable. Even if you're a zombie Pop-Tart, you're adorable. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, everybody. Why am I waving I don't have hand tracking on. Bye, everybody. I'm tired.